whatever time it is for you. It's pretty late where I am. We're looking at pretty close to 3:30 in the morning right now. So I'm gonna do this live pretty similar to last night. I'm gonna try to keep it pretty short and sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do a spirit message oracle card for you now, and then we're gonna do a 3-layer spread for you for your overall current energy. At the end, I'm gonna do a Big Bubba Mac portion. I'm gonna do the Big Bubba Mac portion of the reading, and then I'll do a mini spread for someone in the comment section, okay? So let's dive right in. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael, show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, overall current energy right now. There we go. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Okay, wow. Very good. What's up, North Node? How you doing? Good to see you. I know this is God talking to me right now. Okay. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself with the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Okay, very good card for you today. Okay, let's look at your overall current energy right now. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, show me the overall current energy for the chosen ones right now. I'm going to do it this way, actually. Overall current energy for the chosen ones right now. What do they have going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Overall current energy right now. Let's get one more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, you have the 10 of Swords and the reversal. This is healing or recovering from something that was very hard to go through. Okay, usually this is feeling backstabbed by someone or someone feeling backstabbed by you. And the reversal is like the swords are falling out of his back. You're healing or recovering, okay? Page of Pentacles could be feeling like you missed an opportunity or wasted time, energy, effort, or money, okay? A wasted effort. That's what the Page of Pentacles in the reversal is. Or someone feels that way about you. You have the King of Cups reversed, which can represent depression or unhappiness. This can represent someone that's kind of closed off emotionally, or it could be someone that goes with the tide of their emotions. So wherever their emotions go is where they are. There's not a lot of emotional regulation here. This could be a person that you're healing from, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for the chosen ones, overall current energy right now, please? There we go. You have the Hermit card. This can represent going into hermit mode, pulling your energy back, okay? This basically represents someone that has been through a dark night of the soul, okay? So, dark night of the soul is very hard to go through. This person goes through a dark night of the soul. They find themselves at the top of this mountain with their feet frozen to the top of the mountain. All right, and they don't want to re-enter society. They don't want to go back out there because of the hard stuff that they have been through. Thank you. Tropical Tarot. I will do a mini spread for someone at the end of the live, okay? I always do at least one free one, but good to see you, Michael. Thank you for being here. But for anyone that wants a mini spread after the free one, it's going to be for a $10 US donation or more, okay? So this means that since they're at the top of this mountain, their feet are frozen at the top of the mountain here, okay? And they don't want to go back out into society, but if they just get the lantern and put it by their feet here, it'll unthaw their feet and they'll go back out there. It represents you going back out there to show the world your inner light, okay? Basically what you've discovered about yourself. So everybody watching this reading, okay, whether you're happy to be here, happy to be in your life doing what you're doing or not, okay? I'm 100% sure that you have some kind of story to tell, all right? You've probably been through some shit. Why? Because you're watching this live right now. We're all vibrating at a specific frequency. Usually I don't get like entitled people that haven't been through anything. I don't usually get people like that, okay? So whether I do or don't, it doesn't matter. If you're watching this live, there's a good chance you've been through something, okay? You're being guided to put yourself out there a little bit more because people need to hear about what you've been through. It hasn't been easy for you to get to where you are, okay? Can I get 2 more? There we go. You have the 6 of Swords. This is moving on from the choppy waters to the calmer shores. And you have the 2 of Wands, okay? So planning, preparing, coordinating. Getting ready to do something that is outside of your comfort zone, okay? Thank you so much, Michael. It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Chelsea. You're welcome, Tropical. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, Angie. I'm always going to do the live unless something drastic happens. And if it's night, I'll do it the next morning because my goal is to do it every night for the year of 2026. But we'll see how that goes. So far, so good anyway. All right, you are planning on a little bit differently here, or like planning on stepping out of your comfort zone in some kind of way, okay? You might have to leave something behind, or you already have for some of you. Okay. Let's get the second layer, please. Show me the second layer for the chosen ones. Overall current energy right now. 1, 2. There we go. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles reversed can represent that something isn't happening as quickly as you would like it to, or the way that you have planned for it to happen. But I feel like this is more of like a general energy, okay? It's not like right now, something's not happening the way you planned. Thank you, Chelsea, I appreciate you. This is more like you've been putting in energy and effort for some time, and it's like now you're having to move on from something, or you're healing or recovering from something that you moved on from. And the reason you had to move on is because things aren't happening as quickly as you want or the way that you planned, okay? Wow, 6 of Swords again, so very clear, excuse me, my nose is itching like crazy. Very clear message that you are having to move on from something, okay? Or you are moving on from something. This is like moving on from the choppy waters to the calmer shores, okay? You've been trying to do something in a specific way for a while, but it hasn't been working, so now your only other option is to move forward or move on the split. 2 of Swords in the reversal. Okay. Some of you have either already made this decision and you're wondering whether it's the right one or not. For others of you, you haven't made the decision yet, okay? You know you need to move on from something, but you haven't done it yet. All right? This can be, it's like making a decision, but in between a rock and a hard place, okay? Like you have no other option but to make a decision here, but you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's like, dang, I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to do that, but I have to make a decision, okay? Can I get one more for the third layer, please? For the chosen ones, 1, 2. There we go. 5 of Swords in the reversal. Okay. So getting out of the control, this is an end to subjugation of freedom from oppression. Getting out of the control of someone or something that is controlling or trying to control an aspect or a situation here. This is like trying to keep you up under their thumb, all right? Or egotistical or rude. You're getting out of the control here, okay? For whoever's watching this reading, you're probably too nice, okay? And I mean that with as much respect as possible, okay? Because you're not the only one. My ass is too nice too sometimes, all right? But it's kind of like, you know, the reason that you don't want to make a decision, or you've had to make one, but it was hard, is because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, okay? But it's like, also, this is a blockage, or it has been a blockage, so you're having to move on from it to release this blockage, okay? Can I see this card? Heart's Hidden Secrets, running. It says, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Okay, this could be a twin flame connection for some of you, okay? Way to call me out. This could be a twin flame connection for some of you, and the reason that I say that is because in a twin flame connection, there's a runner-chaser dynamic. One person's running, one person's chasing. Eventually, it goes back and forth, and one person's running, and the other person is chasing, whatever. Okay. Let me get one more. Distracted, sidetracked, change, and delays. Okay. I think you had to make a change because whatever the situation was distracting you from something that you're supposed to be paying attention to for so a certain amount of time. Okay, too long. Now it's like I have no other option than to make a change here. Okay, I have to move forward. I have to move on. I have to like make a decision, even if it doesn't make you feel good. Okay, because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but at the same time, you know there's something that needs to change here. Okay, so you're kind of doing what you know needs to happen. If you're doing this right now, especially if you've already made the decision, you're going to avoid a tower moment, because what will happen later if you don't make a decision is that you will go through a tower moment, and that's going to be a lot more difficult than making a decision right now. Okay, I hope that makes some kind of sense. All right. Next person to comment, I will do a mini spread for you. How can we release a blockage? Twin flame. I'm sure it's going to be unique for every situation. Let's say the best way to release it is to give yourself space from it, you know. You're welcome, North Node. Oh yeah, Big Bubba Mag. Thank you so much, Michael. I have tried cantaloupe, yes. Cantaloupe is very good. Jackfruit. You guys asking if I'm a cane kerner? It's pretty good, pretty good. But I think he's a little bit shorter than I am. His forehead probably isn't as big either. But I did have looked up a lot to Kane Kerner, especially on his sobriety journey. He helped me a lot with mine, so. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, clarify this reading for the chosen ones, please. For Samina, the best way to ask any removing a blockage. The best way to do it, okay, you have to first set boundaries, okay, especially with a twin flame or a person like that, okay? If you set boundaries and the person crosses your boundaries, now you have the option to say, hey, like I can't do this anymore, okay? But first you have to set the boundaries. You can't just expect them to know, okay? So if it's with another person, that's how you remove the blockage with another person. First, set boundaries. Give them the option to not cross them or cross them. But if they cross them, especially if they do it more than one time, like over and over again, then you have to decide whether it's worth being around someone that's going to cross your boundaries or not, okay? Thank you, One Potato, for commenting so much. The more you comment, the more it helps out my channel. So I am gonna ignore your really random questions, but I do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Andy. All right, let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify this reading. Sorry it's kind of short tonight, guys, but I'm assuming tomorrow night I'll have a little bit of energy to do a full overall current energy reading for the chosen ones. But after driving back from Florida like the night before last night, I've still been super tired. I drove for like 12 hours straight or something like that. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, overall current energy for the chosen ones. Big Bubba Mac, clarify this reading for the chosen ones, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have future, okay? Something about your future is significant, okay? I think this is a good card for your future, okay? Because you're having to move on from someone or something. 7 of Pentacles. A lot of you, you're still considering whether you should or not, okay? Is the juice worth the squeeze, all right? Is it worth putting more time, energy, and effort into something that you have watched grow over time or not? I think the thing here is, and this is the hard part, right? Is like, either you don't necessarily have to let this go completely, or you only have to let it go for a certain amount of time, okay? And the reason for that is because as of right now, it's a blockage, but it doesn't have to be later on, okay? It could be something that you have to take a break from for right now, but you'll just have to be your own leader of discernment with that one, because it's not going to be the same for everyone. Some of you know this is something that you need to let go of. You have pregnancy. This could be a literal pregnancy or pregnant with a new idea, okay? Somebody could be having a new idea that you have coming in right now. This could be a literal pregnancy for some of you. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. They smoke this stuff, okay? You could be dealing with someone that literally smokes, or this is like refusing to see something whenever it comes to you, okay? They're unable to see something or unwilling to see something whenever it comes to you, okay? We have moon cycle, okay? Some of you could be using the moon cycle to manifest. The best way to do that is to start at a new moon, okay? Whenever you're on a new moon, write down what it is that you want to manifest. As long as you're taking some kind of action towards those goals, then by the time the full moon comes back around, you should see some kind of indication that what you're working towards is manifesting for you, okay? 1, 2. Drink some kombucha, okay? Some of you might need to drink kombucha. This is a gut healthy probiotic drink. It's very good for you, okay? You don't drink a lot of it, just like 1 bottle per day, okay? We have K. Someone's first, middle, or last name can start with a K. Yours or theirs. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. J. Someone's name might be KJ, or initials might be KJ or JK. Someone might think you're joking. I don't know. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Cleo. This is Cancer, Leo, cusp. You could be a Cancer, Leo, cusp. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, cusp, okay? You could have Cancer or Leo somewhere in your chart. We have walking on eggshells, okay? I kind of feel for some of you, this is another person whenever it comes to you. For others of you, you might be having to walk on eggshells around someone, okay? I do feel for a lot of you, if you're making a change or transition, you have someone kind of walking on eggshells around you because they don't want to upset you, okay? We have Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer zodiac sign. You could have Cancer zodiac sign somewhere in your chart. What does what mean, Samina? We have R. Someone's first, middle, or last name can start with an R. What else? We have root chakra. Okay, this is something to do with healing like an inner wound, okay? Root chakra can be a good thing, okay? It represents your base chakra. It might be important to do a root chakra meditation, okay? But I feel for some of you, you're dealing with someone that's having to heal like a deep-rooted trauma, okay? I don't want to use the word rooted, but it did fit best, so. Addicted to the chase, okay? Someone is like they really want to be with you, or they really want to have you whenever they don't, but then whenever they do have you, they get complacent or something to this nature, okay? Can I get one more? How to heal root chakra. I would recommend walking on eggshells. Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Michael. It should be soon. I was gonna do it today, but I just didn't have enough energy. I slept for most of the day today. Tomorrow, I'm expecting to be back on channel reads. I was gonna do it today. I will say that I kind of stopped doing the challenge that I was doing, both of them actually, because it's taken too much energy from everything else that I've been doing. So I do have a lot of uploads to do with it, but either way, as soon as I get my energy back and I can do it and it's not gonna affect my energy, which should be tomorrow, I'm assuming. It's been the second-ish day since I've been back, then I should start tomorrow. So you should be able to see it then. But don't hold me to that, just in case, okay? Almost whenever I say that I'll do it by a certain time, for some reason or another, I'll always push it, but let me just try not to do that, okay? No Cancer or Cleo read yet. Okay, thank you, Nun. So they should be, I think they're the next ones. I'll just have to look and see where I left off and keep it pushing from there. Thank you, Jenica, for the, I think it's a torch or something. Torch, yeah, thank you so much. You already have everything you need. I know these are backwards for you guys, sorry about that. This is in relation to the Magician card, and it represents what you're trying to manifest, okay? Manifesting something from nothing, utilizing the tools that you already have, okay? Something that you are manifesting, it is coming in for you. You already have everything you need, okay? Start with what you already have. What were you saying, Samina? I'm sorry, about the, eggshells, walking on eggshells. Yeah. Whenever it comes to the root chakra, the best thing I can recommend is a meditation, okay? So I think a root chakra meditation will allow you to be able to like make it forward, okay? Make it forward. To be able to make progress towards what you want. Now, also, if it's a trauma from your childhood or something from a long time ago that you're trying to heal, you might need to do a cord cutting meditation, okay? Now, a cord cutting meditation releases the emotional attachment of someone or something that has an emotional hold on you, okay? It doesn't mean that you don't care about the person anymore. It means that the person no longer has an emotional hold on you, okay? Thank you, Albie. I appreciate you. Good to see you, dog. Get rooted. I'm sure that's maybe one way to do it, but maybe the meditation. Okay, my bad. Before I get distracted anymore. You're welcome, Samina. Thank you so much. Okay, next person to comment, I'm going to do a mini spread for you, okay? Yin method. I've never heard of that. Thank you, Michael, for asking that, because I forgot all about it. I was kind of tired last night. Did you have a good birthday yesterday, Albie? That's awesome. I think I did for Samina last time. I think Nun is for you tonight. Correct to neutral. Have I done a mini spread for you recently, Nun, or no? Do you know? I should know, but I just now started writing it down again. The last one that I have written down is for Samina, and that was on the 12th, so it's already been a bit. That's awesome, Albie. Heck yeah. Correct to neutral. What's up, Moonshine? How you doing? Okay. I'll do it for Nun tonight. Since I have started writing them down again, I'm just gonna try to get everyone. I'm gonna do like a 2-week time frame. So after 2 weeks, it like resets. Okay. Let me start for today. Today's the 17th. It's actually the 18th as of right now, where I am. The 17th, which is yesterday for me, started the year of the horse. Okay. The year of the horse means we should be getting a lot of progress. Okay. What's up, Drinks? How you doing? 2/18. Oh my god. Hey, it's my parents' anniversary today. I was like, what year is it? Okay. Okay. That's good, Moonshine. Good to hear. For anyone, the fire horse, that's right. Make it 0. I appreciate that. It is the year of the fire horse. We should be seeing a lot of progress and things that we've been working towards or working on. We exited the year of the snake, thank God. So we should be seeing a lot of progress. Okay, for anyone that would like a mini spread after the free one, Michael, I have a lot of options. I do pre-recorded videos. I have different time frames, or I do phone calls or Zoom, but they are a little bit more expensive than the pre-recorded videos. I'm gonna give an option to do a typed reading at some point, but I'm gonna have to change. At that point, I'll make my prices a little bit more. Okay, so it's gonna be a little while because I want to keep my prices as low as possible, but I can't incorporate the typed reading until I raise my prices, and I don't really want to. So at a certain point I will, but that will be after it gets too much for me to handle. Like tonight, that's the reason I'm going live so late, is I did like 3 personal readings before I started the lives tonight. So it's kind of like that with the challenge too. I don't know if y'all watch my other platforms or not, but my other platforms, I upload the jog, the ice bath, and the picking up a bag of trash every day. I don't really have a lot of time to do it anymore because of personal readings, and there's an energy conflict there. It takes too much energy to be able to do that. So now I can do it still, I just can't record it and upload it every day because it takes too much time. Have a great night, Angie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Michael, for a Zoom call, send me an email. Just send me an email, I'll let you know. I know I can tell you what it is. For a Zoom call, usually for 30 minutes, it's $50, okay? For certain people, I'm not gonna give, it's not gonna be $50 though, okay? Like, you're a moderator on my channel, so I'll obviously probably give you a discount. It depends on the person, and it depends on how long I've known you. For new people, it's $50. Like, it's point blank $50 for 30 minutes, so. How often? Someone else actually asked me this tonight. I was doing a personal reading for them. That is a really good question. It depends on if you listen to what I'm saying or not, okay? I've done personal readings for people every 2 or 3 days, okay? And then, like, every 2 or 3 days, there's not going to be a lot of change usually, okay? I would say about once a week to once every 2 weeks, okay? If you listen to what I'm saying, you probably won't have to get a reading for like maybe once a month. Like, it just depends on how willing you are to listen, and if you're getting a reading on another person, what changes in the dynamic there, okay? You're welcome, Michael, I appreciate you. Practical and practicalities, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not even sure what you're doing here. A reading last week. I think, yeah, that's good to do as well. You can always reference it. That's why I like the pre-recorded videos. But the phone call and the Zoom calls are kind of in-depth. Like, if I get a part of your question, but you have something else to ask, you can ask it, and it's a lot easier. Like, the pre-recorded videos, you can only get so much, you know what I'm saying? Because you can reference it, but you can't like change it or be like, oh, how about this aspect? That's the only hard part about it. That's why they're more money for the phone call and the Zoom calls. Practical. I wonder what time it is for you there, because it's like 3:49 in the morning where I am right now, which is like pretty late, pretty tired. But I just wonder what people online be doing. Like, they just get on and just start saying stuff, or like it's like I'm just gonna come up with the first thing that pops into my mind, and I'm just gonna like type it out and see what happens. All right, sorry, none. Without further ado, let's look and see what you have going on. Ran out of this stuff. That's probably what it is. The good news is I did get 2 energy drinks before I started, even though energy drinks are really bad for you. Usually I just stick to coffee, but whenever I drove all the way back from Florida the night before last night without sleeping, like for 12 hours, oh my God. I don't think I've ever been so irritated. I was just mad, like, at everything. I was like, it's like, why is that person turning without their signal? This is mad about everything. Oh God. But I'm recovering. I've done a lot of sleeping in the last 2 days, so. That's one thing that's really good about being completely sober. You start like getting the benefits. Like, you know, I can drink coffee all day long and not really feel an energy difference because of how much coffee I drink. But if I drink an energy drink, oh yeah, I'm gonna know. My body's like, oh snap, what's going on here? $7:50 p.m. in Australia. That's awesome. I think I'm just gonna, you know, every single, like, once in a while, when you get somebody on here that be acting like a little kid or whatever, you just gotta like put the little kid in timeout because they be acting like a little kid. So, you know, whenever you get over that, you're gonna start acting like an adult, then we can take you out of timeout, okay? You only get 1 minute for right now, okay? It's not that long. It's only 60 seconds. But if after that you can start acting like a normal human being, we can probably have you here and you can probably spend some time hanging out with us, okay? Until then, you're just going to have to think about the actions that you have been putting into the world recently. All right. All right. For Nun Nun, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Sorry, Nun Nun. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, overall current energy for Nun Nun right now. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they have going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? There we go. Very good. You have the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Swords. Ah, okay. The King of Swords, Nun Nun, means that you are thinking things through from all perspectives. Okay, you're getting very decisive here. This can represent cutting off anyone or anything from your energy that does not need to be there, okay? Ace of Pentacles in the reversal can be feeling like you lost money. This can be like a waste of money, a missed opportunity, or a waste of time, energy, or effort, okay? Like something that has gone to waste here. This more importantly than it is a waste, is like a missed opportunity, okay? You feel like you miss an opportunity, or someone feels like they miss an opportunity with you. The Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, okay? Not sure what to do as far as moving forward. This person isn't actually stuck. This is more of like a mental thing than it is anything else, okay? Is this Nun Nun's energy, please? Upright yes, reverse no. What is that? So it doesn't look like your energy. It looks like someone else, okay? It looks like someone missed an opportunity with you and now they're feeling stuck, okay? And Oregon, that's what's up. Can I get 3 more cards for Nun Nun? Overall current energy right now. 1, 2. There we go. 1 more 4, please. I don't think that's me. Which one? PTS Demon. Yep. Made shit up so many times that 13,000 people followed me. That's crazy. How you just like do it off the top of your head. That's awesome, Freedom Prize. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, Eight of Swords is not coming out as your energy. Okay, it's coming out as someone with a, I asked if this is your energy and I have a no specifically. 7 of Wands in the reversal means that victory along the present course may not be possible. Okay. Thank you, Golden Gunnar. I appreciate that. Win the lottery? I already did. Okay. Is the Ace of Pentacles reversed Nun Nun's energy? 4 of Wands. If this is your energy, like a missed opportunity or a waste of time, energy, or effort, it's either in a relationship or in family, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Nun Nun? Overall current energy right now. 1, 2. There we go. Exactly. Golden Gunnar, thank you so much. It's your birthright. Can I get 3 more cards, please, for Nun Nun? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's probably the most distracted that I've ever been during a mini spread. I apologize. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the 8 of Wands. So 6 of Pentacles, Nun Nun, means that you're getting very clear where you're putting your time, energy, and effort in, okay? You are giving to people in situations that give back to you, and you're not giving to people in situations that do not give back to you, okay? You're kind of like getting very clear here, okay? 9 of Pentacles in the reversal means that you're pushing yourself really hard, okay? You could be kind of working or maybe working. This is usually what it represents, okay? This represents all work and no play leads to a life of work and wealth and possibly power, but to what end, okay? It's kind of like hyper-independence, right? 8 of Wands, to what end, means that you're going to be getting quick results, okay? This is fast-paced, quick action, quick results, quick results. It can be quick results and traveling as well. It can represent traveling, but 8 of Wands is a very good card. All the wands are going in one direction. It represents progress very quickly, okay? Let me know if this is resonating for you. I will get 3 cards for what you don't see coming, okay? Thank you, Susie. For anyone that wants a... Thank you, Moonshine. I appreciate you. For anyone that wants a mini spread after the free one, it will be for a $10 US donation or more, okay? If you want a 3-card spread, I'll do it for a $5 US donation. That's right, Heavy Motion Man. Yeah, because every single time that I do a mini spread for someone in the comment section, random people, every single time. It always resonates. All you have to do is make it really general, that's all. So now you know exactly what to do for your channel. Let's look. Channel activity. 9 subscribers 13 years ago. So you have a really good prompt. That's all you have to do. You just have to learn all 78 cards, the upright and the reversal, which is 156 meanings. Okay, and then just make it as general as you possibly can, and then just get on there, and then you got it. Super simple. Okay. 3 more cards for Nun Nun. What is it that Nun Nun does not see coming? There we go. Ooh, don't like the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords represents lying, cheating, stealing, or strategy, okay? Death in the reversal is stuck, stagnant, sameness, okay? And Knight of Swords. You have somebody that's going to try it here, okay? Someone's going to try to repeat a cycle with you. I almost always read this card as positive as I possibly can. And I read it as an unstoppable force, someone that can't be slowed down or held back by other people. But this card is not supposed to be read as a positive card, okay? If you look at this, his face and the horse's face, horse is super uncomfortable. It's like being forced, okay? An unstoppable force. You have the 7 of Swords. I feel like this is being strategic in order to come in and try to get you to repeat a cycle. This is stuck, stagnant, sameness, okay? So somebody's repeating a cycle here. It's like they're trying to get you to repeat a cycle, okay? Palladium, it is. Is that you? Palladium? So good to see you. Can I get one more card for this person for Nun Nun? 4 of Pentacles. This is someone you've already let go of in the reversal. They don't got no new game. Yeah, you've already released this person. I don't think that you're going to have to worry about repeating a cycle with them, okay? But they're definitely going to try it. That's what it looks like to me. I would watch out, okay? I already know you know this, but now, if you don't know, now you know, okay? So, who was that earlier? What's up, Dazelis? This is only going to be for people that donate 10 US dollars or more, okay? Or if you want a 3-card spread, it'll be for 5 US dollars or more, okay? I can if you want. You're very welcome, Nun Nun. I appreciate you. I was trying to see, someone tarot at the beginning commented. I'm trying to see their tropical tarot. Are you still here or did you move on already? Let's get a card for Heavy Emotion Man. Let's see Heavy Emotion Man, overall current energy right now. I have a pretty giving heart, so every once in a while I like to do it for free. So let's see. Dang. So the 3 of Swords, Heavy Emotion Man, it represents heartbreak or pain or suffering. Now sometimes this can represent healing from heartbreak, pain, or suffering, but since you're in the comment section on my channel and you're kind of being a little all over the place, I would say you're probably going through some kind of heartbreak or pain, dog, because you're projecting that shit really heavily into the reading. We don't like that, okay? 10 of Pentacles in the reversal. So this is because something here has ended, okay? This is like something that you've been building or growing for a long time is kind of breaking back down to ground zero. Now, I will say this, okay? I searched for that card, yep. I had to like go through every single one and I was trying to find it. I didn't just shuffle or anything right in front of the camera. Nope. So this represents something ending. Now the good news is that after something ends here, usually something else can begin, but there has to be an ending first, okay? Can I get one more for Heavy Emotion Man, please? There we go. 10 of Wands means you've been carrying a weight or a burden on your shoulders for some time. Now, Another good news, you do have two tens here, okay? 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So there's got to be some kind of good angel number there. I would look up angel number 1010, okay? The 10 of Wands is also a harvest, which is supposed to be a good thing. This is something that this person wanted at some point, but now you have it, and it's a little bit more for you to bear than you were expecting, okay? So all you got to do is carry the 10 Wands to your house, and it'll be a little bit easier, okay? Just keep your head up. We're here for you, all right? Thank you so much for being here. Heavy motion, man. That felt, you know, it was pretty nice. Advice is what I like to give. So my advice is probably just focus on your own channel. All right, guys, I think we are good to go for tonight. Thank you all so much for being here, especially for the people that are actually here for the reading. It is greatly appreciated, okay? Anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below, all right? I will be back on live again tomorrow night / morning, hopefully earlier than tonight, because this is a pretty late one for me. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but whenever I get on really late, usually I'm too tired to argue. What does it say? I have 1247. Did someone donate that I missed? Did I already miss it? I don't know. It says I have 1246 at the top, which means that someone had to have donated over $10 somewhere, but I don't see it. So, okay, there it is. I can, Michael. My phone must be going kind of slow. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It looks like it. There it is. Yeah, okay, it came up now. It showed up at the top, but it didn't show up at the bottom. Now I see it. It did pop up here. Okay. I was like, what the world is going on? It's a good thing I noticed that. I was just about to end the live. Okay. Thank you, Michael. A reading for your mom. I want to see if Des Zealous is still here really quick, because they actually did ask nicely and I almost completely ignored. You have an opportunity coming in, Des Zealous, okay? Focusing on your goals to bring great success. The more you focus on your goals, the more opportunities you're going to attract, okay? Them Jesus cards? I don't think so. Not from what I can understand here. I don't know if there is a such thing as Jesus cards. Not from my perspective or experience anyway. Okay. I'm going to use the other deck. Do you want me to just do... Okay. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see for Michael Donaldson. Overall current energy for his mom, please. Show me the cards that I need to see. Overall current energy for Michael Donaldson. Excuse me. Overall energy for Michael Donaldson's mom, please. Show me the cards that I need to see. There we go. Seven of Pentacles in the reversal. This means that she is like releasing something or letting go of something that she has been building for a long time, okay, or put a lot of energy and effort into. It can mean that she's debating on whether or not she should let go of it because of how much effort and energy she's put into it already, okay? Nine of Cups in the reversal can represent depression or unhappiness. Now, this card also represents overindulgence, okay? Karen, okay, thank you, Michael. Should I be scared that you brought me here? I don't think so. I appreciate you being here though, okay? Nine of Cups in the reversal, Michael, can represent overindulgence, okay? Overindulging in anything. It doesn't have to be negative. This could be like sleeping too much or eating too much or something, okay? Let me get one more for Michael's mom, Karen, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 of Pentacles in the reversal. So she could have had to spend money recently. All right. Thank you, OP. I appreciate you. 8 of Pentacles in the reversal is like something not working or having to spend money or like losing a job or losing finances in some kind of way. At a very basic level, it represents something not working or it hasn't been working out, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Michael, his mom's overall current energy? Her name is Karen. Overall current energy for Michael's mom, Karen, please. What's up, by my spirit? How are you doing? She has some kind of blockage here, okay? I could have probably said that at the beginning without this card, but it seems like there's some kind of blockage. Something isn't happening as quickly as she would like it to or the way that she has planned, but she is very focused, okay? Or she's locking in on her goals, okay? It's like she's trying to bring something in specifically. What is the blockage here for Michael's mom, Karen? What's the blockage? There we go. Something that is ending, okay. It's either something that has ended that she, or either something that has ended that she hasn't let go of yet, or something needs to end and it hasn't yet, okay? Something like this. The reason that she hasn't let go of it is because she feels backstabbed or she did something wrong. It's most likely feeling backstabbed, okay? It's kind of like holding on to the pain of something that hurt you, right? Holding on to that pain. This can also represent something needs to end, but it hasn't ended yet, and so it's creating a blockage here, okay? It's most likely 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, something that she put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. She's watched it grow over time, but it's like you have something worthwhile, you have something that you will miss dearly if you let it die off, but it's not literal. It's like you feeling this way, and the reason you feel this way, like her, the reason she feels this way is because she's put so much time, energy, and effort into it, okay? If she lets go of it by focusing on her goals, then this will be left behind. Like she won't have to worry about this anymore, okay? The Page of Pentacles is focusing on your goals to bring great success. It can also represent an idea or opportunity coming in to take action on. It's similar to the Ace of Pentacles, but like a lot smaller, okay? Let me get 3 cards for what she does not see coming. 3 of Wands. She's been putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into something. Not quite seeing the results that she's looking for yet, but if she doesn't give up, she will see the results, okay? Can I get 2 more for Karen, Michael's mom? Wow, they're like really flying out. Yeah, Queen of Cups is something that she wants to create. This represents also emotional regulation, but she's very focused on the cup. Cups represent your emotion and your creativity. The more she focuses on what she wants to create or bring in or something like this, the easier it will be for her, okay? Let me get 1 more for what she does not see coming. There we go. The Chariot, like it's a very clear message for what she does not see coming, okay? The Chariot is a victory, charging ahead towards a victory or a win. Now, it's a very clear message because the Chariot is leaving the city that is behind him behind in order to charge towards a win or a victory. She does have to let go of something that has ended here where she feels backstabbed or it's just something that's dead, done, over with. She has to let go of that first. But if she does, she will very clearly get results, at least from my perspective. For Lady K, it's the mini spreads are for a $10 US donation. The 3 card spreads are for a $5 US donations, okay? I do go live on TikTok every night, guys. I answer yes or no questions on there, and I always do the first like 10 questions for free before I start getting gifts, and then I go based on gifts. You're very welcome, Michael. Thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, if you email me, Michael, I'm not, yeah, you've been here for a long time. So the people that I've been seeing on my channel for a long time, I almost never charge full price for a reading for. So it just depends, okay? Depends on the person. So, and then a lot of people, they do shorter readings. Like I do readings as short as like 10 minutes up to 40 minutes. But at a certain point, probably in the next like couple of months, that's probably going to change. Thank you, Lady K, Lucky Lady K, sorry. That's probably going to change because at a certain point I'll be getting too many. So the good news is for the people that I've been doing readings for a long time, I pretty much keep the prices the same for them. Thank you, Heather, I appreciate you. All right, for Lucky Lady K, I'm going to do overall current energy for you, and then I'll look at 3 cards that you do not see coming, okay? All right, Michael, I appreciate you, brother. Good to see you heading happiness. Thank you, none, I appreciate you. All right, Lucky Lady K. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Lucky Lady K. Overall current energy right now, please. Okay. You have the Chariot also, okay? The Chariot is charging ahead towards a win or victory. It can sometimes represent that you're leaving something behind or moving, like literally moving, okay? Or traveling. Can I get 2 more cards for Lucky Lady K, please? There we go. The High Priestess in the reversal and the 10 of Pentacles, okay? 10 of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. This represents everything that you're building or growing. You have some kind of win here, or you're going in the right direction for what you're wanting to build or grow, okay? Now, the High Priestess in the reversal means that you could be having a little bit of a hard time listening to what your intuition is guiding you to do. Okay, your intuition can be guiding you to do something, but you're feeling a little bit of a hard time. There's a little bit of a hard time listening to your intuition here. Well, if you spend enough time, Heather, watching my readings, then you should be able to tell. Okay. Oh, I thought you said I can't. I was like, okay. You can feel the energy. Is that supposed to be can't for both of those? Sorry about that, I got distracted. For Daniel, if you look in the description box, I have my email down there. You can send me an email, okay? Okay, Heather, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was kind of like, oh. But I appreciate you. You're welcome, heading happiness. Okay. Sorry about that, Lucky Lady K. Okay. So the High Priestess, where I left off, is not knowing exactly what your intuition is guiding you to do. Okay, feeling a little, it's kind of like you're getting a sign, okay? Or maybe a couple of signs, but you're like, is that my intuition? Is that something I'm supposed to pay attention to, or no? Like you can't 100% tell, okay? Can I get 3 more cards for Lucky Lady K, please? There we go. Nice. You have the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups is someone very emotionally regulated, okay? This is someone that they have emotional regulation because they have explored their emotions to a very deep level, so they understand why they feel how they feel, okay? The Two of Wands means you're planning something. This is planning, preparing, coordinating, getting ready for some kind of, it's usually stepping outside of your comfort zone, okay? Now, Lucky Lady K, this could be with the High Priestess in the reversal. This could be something to do with your intuition guiding you to do something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. For example, your intuition could be saying, hey, you need to start a YouTube channel, right? Okay. But starting a YouTube channel means you got to record yourself and upload a video. It doesn't have to be your face or anything. It could be your hands doing something. But that first upload is like the hardest part. And you're like, is this something that I should actually do? Well, your intuition sometimes guides you to do something that's a little bit outside of your comfort zone, okay? Whereas your ego, which everyone has, is going to try to protect you. So it's going to try to keep you safe, okay? And whenever you're fighting with yourself like that, your intuition and your ego, it's like, I don't really know exactly what I'm trying to do here. I don't know exactly what this is, or if this is something that I'm being guided to do or not, because your ego is trying to protect you. Your intuition is pushing you, right? So this is planning, preparing, coordinating. This person is standing on his castle, okay? He's looking out into the world. He has the world literally in his hands. It represents a comfort zone, okay? But he's planning on doing something that's a little bit outside of his comfort zone, which is leaving the castle, okay? Let's get one more. There we go. The Fool card in the reversal. So there's some kind of new start or new beginning or taking a leap of faith here. And I feel more than anything that this is more fear-based. Like, I just don't know if I should take that leap because I don't know if it will work, okay? The Fool card is called the Fool card because people are literally looking at this person like they're a fool, okay? Like, why would you take a leap off the edge of a mountain, okay? Well, that's why they call it a leap of faith, because you know that you're going to be caught. You may not know exactly how. You may not know what the dynamic is between this, but you do know that you will be caught, okay? And knowing that is the best thing, okay? Know that it will happen. Say it out loud. If I take a leap of faith, I will be caught, okay? So that way you don't have to worry about it anymore. The worry is only there because you're not 100% sure. And also, and with the most respect possible, don't give a fuck about what other people think, okay? Unless they are you living up inside of your body, doing what you have to do for your life, then they can fuck right off, okay? With the most respect possible, because same goes for you whenever it comes to them. That's why you don't really worry too much about what other people got going on, okay? So let's get 3 cards for what you do not see coming. Don't let the fear control this situation, okay? Don't and I say that, I know it's way easier said than done, but what I would recommend is just taking the leap of faith and seeing what happens, okay? Even if you deal with a setback, you don't have any setbacks here from what I can tell. This would be the only setback, and this to me feels like fear, okay? Because you have a lot of aspecting cards, it looks like you're gonna have some kind of progress or success, okay? Let's get 3 cards for Lucky Lady K for what she does not see coming. There we go. You have the Hierophant, Knight of Swords in the reversal, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So the Hierophant represents traditionalism, doing things traditionally, or thinking outside of the box, okay? Or needing to think outside of the box, okay? This can also represent going to someone who has divine knowledge and wisdom, okay? So it's like getting information from someone that has it, okay? You have the Knight of Swords in the reversal. This can represent someone around you that's egotistical or rude or controlling, trying to control a situation. Kind of similar to the Five of Swords. They're like trying to keep you up under their thumb, but in a more forced kind of way, which is even worse than the Five of Swords, okay? Ten of Swords means something is ending. This is something dead, done, over with. It can represent feeling backstabbed by someone or someone feeling backstabbed by you, okay? I think that something is ending here, probably with another person. I can't quite tell if it's love or family or a friend or something like this, okay? But something seems to be ending here, okay? Maybe a marriage, because the Hierophant can represent marriage. You also have the High Priestess in the reversal, which is like obviously is a conflict of interest, but when they're both in the upright, it represents a divine connection. Oh, thank you. Heather Petroselli. Yeah, for the people that may not know on here, I have everything that I had in an entire house all in one bedroom right now, because where I'm at, I'm actually renting out a room. So I went through a breakup at the beginning of the year, and everything that I had in the entire house is all in this one room right now. So like, it doesn't matter to me if people think I'm a hoarder or not. I got everything in a whole house all in one bedroom, and I can still walk around in here. So I'm doing pretty dang good if you ask me. And then the relationship is like, I know she still wants to work it out, but there's a certain pattern recognition. You just can't do the same thing over and over again. You already know what the pattern is. You can't be getting kicked out all the time. So with respect to her, because she is a very good person, also I'm not willing to repeat a pattern. For drinks, I do it for a $10 US donation for the mini spreads. Okay, for the 3 card spreads, I do it for a $5 US donation. Okay, but you always get a chance to get a free one at the end of the live if you come back tomorrow, because I do it at least one free one at the end of every live. Petroselli. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. It just every once in a while, I feel like it's good to give some kind of feedback. You know, some people might just be, you know, it's good to have some kind of setup that looks nice, and I do usually try, but not tonight. And I was like, nope, I gotta do the live, and I have went live every night so far this year, so I'm doing pretty good as far as being consistent, at least. Heading happiness, keep your head up, okay? Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I just, you know, a little bit of explanation is nice every once in a while. I really don't have the capacity to worry too much about what people think about what I'm doing or anything like that. I just don't, if I had the room for it, maybe I would, but I just don't really, I don't have much room to worry about that. Thank you so much, Michael. You're the best, man. I appreciate you. I'll see you, or hopefully I'll respond to your email as soon as I can at some point, because it's already about 4:30, so whenever I go to bed, I'm probably gonna be knocked out for a while, but whenever I wake up, I'll definitely respond, okay? You're welcome, Heading Happiness. Exactly. Thank you, Nut Nut. I think a lot of people, like, I used to be the very, and I'm just going to say this before I get off, right? I used to be so bad about worrying a lot about what people think about me and stuff like that, right up until I got, like, homeless a couple of years ago, okay? Whenever I went through being homeless, you know, there was people, like, staring at me. I had a tent in the woods, you know. If you scroll back in my early videos, you can see me in the woods being homeless. I had short hair then. And, it was like I cared still, but I couldn't care because I'm like, dude, I gotta like eat. I gotta like try to get back on my feet. Like I had all this shit going on. So after that, I got to the point where I just don't really care anymore, because no one cares as much about what you're going through than you do. Okay. And that's very real. The more you go through life, the more you realize that, because like they might care for 15 seconds or say 30 minutes. They might care for 30 minutes, but eventually they're going to get bored and they're going to move on from whatever it is that they're talking about when it comes to you, because they got their own problems and their own shit that they're worried about also. So as much as I would like to, sometimes I just don't got the capacity. I'm still worried about what I got going on, you know what I mean? So, and I think a lot of people just need to do that. If you're worried about what other people got going on, especially like you see the people in the comment section that come on and they're trying to troll or whatever, I don't have the capacity to care about what they're thinking about, because they're just projecting into this live how they're feeling about their life, you know what I'm saying? So I don't need to worry about that. One of my regulars was asking me kind of recently, she was like, I would kick those people out immediately, or she said something like, I would kick them out immediately. And I was like, well, think of it as in like, I'm a teacher and this is my classroom. You know, I wouldn't just kick out every student that I didn't like. You know, I would like let them, you know, mess up a few times, and then I'll be like, you know, I'll put you on timeout, but you still came here for a reason. There's going to be some part of this live that you hear and it's going to stick with you. And at some point later today or tomorrow or next week, you're going to remember what I'm saying. You're going to be like, damn, like I needed to hear that, you know? And somebody's going to need to hear that. It may not be every single one of them every time, but eventually it will, you know? That's right, Heather. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much, Heading Happiness. I appreciate that as well. This one wise. Thank you, Lucky Lady. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all for being here. All right, guys, I do gotta get off because I gotta go to sleep, but that's what I was saying. Like, and almost every time, Michael, that I do pull the cards for the trolls, it's almost every single time they're going through something that's kind of hard to go through. You can tell that they're projecting their energy outwards, because why else? I'll tell you this, there's never at any point, any day where I'm like, man, I kind of want to go try to talk shit to someone online, ever. I just got too much stuff going on. It's like, and I think the people that do get online and talk shit, I don't think that they actually want to either. I think that they're just having a hard time in their day-to-day life and they're trying to get it out somehow. You know, a lot of people don't go for a walk or go for a jog or do anything to break up that stagnant energy, and they're like, I gotta get this out. So that's what they do. They get online and they try to talk shit, but it's like, you're just showing everybody how you feel about your life whenever you do that. So that's why I try to be compassionate towards them a little bit, and I used to be that way in some aspect or another. I never did it like that, but I probably did take my anger out on people around me at one point, you know, and that was not good for me. So I didn't get very far with that. Just pretty much pushed everyone away. Thank you guys so much. All right. Anything you guys need to know about me will be in the description box below. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. I'll see you guys later. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.